The sun baked the red earth. In the village of Olanu, life moved slowly. One morning a small cry pierced the quiet. It came from under the giant Baobab tree. Mama Asi, a woman with a kind heart, heard it. She walked towards the ancient tree. There, wrapped in simple cloth, lay a baby boy, alone. Mama Isi's heart ached for the child. She lifted him gently into her arms. She decided to call him Kofi, for he was born on a Friday. Some villagers whispered, an abandoned child could bring bad luck. They feared what they did not understand. But Mama Essie was firm. Her hut would be his home. Kofi grew up in Olanu village. He was often quiet, watching, listening. He often sat beneath the great Baobab tree. Mama Essie taught Kofi many things. Her words were like seeds planted in fertile ground. Kofi was not the strongest youth in Olanu. He did not boast or seek attention. But his eyes missed nothing. He learned from everyone. He watched the blacksmith shape metal with fire and hammer. He observed the weaver create patterns on the loom. He learned the rhythms of the farmer's hoe in the fields. Life in the village was a constant teacher. Kofi worked hard. He did not shy from toil. He helped Mama Isi fetch water from the distant stream. The path was long, the pots were heavy. He helped mend the fishing nets by the riverbank. He helped gather firewood from the bush. The sun beat down, but he did not complain. His hands became rough, but his spirit remained willing. The village elders began to notice young Kofi. They saw his quiet diligence. Baba Aid, the oldest storyteller, saw a special spark. He often called Kofi to sit by his side. Baba Aid taught him that listening was often wiser than speaking. Kofi drank these lessons deeply. Years passed, like the seasons. Kofi became a young man. One year the rains did not come, the sun was merciless. The great river, the lifeblood of Olanu, shrank, crops withered in the fields, cattle grew thin. A heavy silence fell upon the village. Fear, like a hungry hyena, began to stalk the compounds. The current king, Nana Barima, was old. He consulted his diviners. He spoke with his counselors. Some said to offer more sacrifices to the earth gods. Others said to wait, the ancestors would provide. The people grew restless. Their children cried from hunger. The shadow of famine loomed large and dark. Kofi remembered the stories Baba Aid had told. Tales of a hidden spring, deep within the forbidden forest. A spring that never failed even in the worst drought. But the forest was a place of fear. Old tales said it was guarded by powerful spirits. A fire ignited in Kofi's heart. He could not stand by. He spoke to the other young men and women. They would face the unknown together for Olanu. Kofi led his small brave group into the forbidden forest. The trees were dense. The air was thick and still. Thorny vines tore at their skin and clothes. Fear whispered. But Kofi walked with a steady purpose. He remembered Baba Aid's descriptions of landmarks. His quiet confidence kept their spirits from failing. For 3 days they journeyed deeper into the forest. Their water gourds were nearly empty. Their hope began to wear thin. Then, Kofi saw it. A cluster of rocks, as Baba Aid had described. And from beneath the largest rock, a trickle of water. They cleared away the leaves and stones. The trickle became a stream. Clear, cool water gushed forth. It was the hidden spring. Joy erupted. They drank deeply. They filled their gourds. They returned to Olanu, their steps light with triumph. When the villagers saw the water, a great cheer went up. Kofi had led them to it. The village elders gathered under the council tree. They chose Kofi to be their new king. Kofi became the king of Olanu. He wore the royal kente cloth, but he did not forget his beginnings. He did not forget Mama Essie's love. He ruled with a kind heart and a wise mind. His first decree was about water, the spring he found. Its water would be shared fairly among all families. No one would thirst while others had plenty. This was the foundation of his reign, fairness. King Kofi listened to his people. This was his strength. He held his court not in a grand palace but under the great Baobab, the same tree that had sheltered him as a baby. All were welcome to speak. He believed wisdom could come from any mouth. His laws were for the good of the community, not just a few. The kingdom began to flourish under his care. Under King Kofi, Olanu prospered. Peace settled upon the land. He built strong friendships with neighboring villages, not through war, but through respect and trade. Kofi, once the abandoned boy, became a beloved leader. His time as king was known as the Reign of Light.